Ready, set, go.
Alright, welcome back to Disco Elysium. It is day 2. I don't know what day of the week it is, but it is day 2. Let me get my mic a little bit closer here. There we go. Day 2, everybody. Welcome. Let me remember what I can do here. Can I get my tie down from...
This fan has 2 chain pull switches.
Yeah,
Or
I know.
Has it been consigned there as punishment?
I still can't get the... Okay, fine. Fine, I guess I don't need the tie for now. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Where is my boy Kimmy? Where's Kimbo? Can I knock on the door? No? Should I just go downstairs? I could just go downstairs. Let's go downstairs. It'll be nice to have maybe it won't be. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, there's Kim. Great. Okay, Kim wants to talk. Let's go talk to Kim. Good morning, Kim. It's good to see you. Morning.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union vessel turned up. They look
Oh,
rowdy.
did they?
We should talk to them.
What do you mean rowdy?
Ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here.
Right.
They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think
The Hardy Boys? Like the guys from the mystery novels? The two I thought they were brothers. Okay. There's so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
I mean, you say that now, but we'll see when if the stakes get a little heightened.
Detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So
True.
keep a cool head, okay?
Okay, fair enough. Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and
Okay.
nasty, just like the manager said. One loose
True.
thread less to worry
All right.
about, and one big problem to replace it.
All right, let's roll.
But aren't you curious to
Oh.
know what they have to say about the murder?
I am curious.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
I think I'll talk to them right away. I think is what I'll do. No reason for me to have anything else to put off this. This is what you studied law for? I don't know, is it? Okay, let's see what we can... Hello, ma'am?
Let me handle this.
Oh? The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective
Okay.
disorientated. Are you
Okay,
still
all
wondering
right.
where you
Not...
are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
I understand that. I just wanted to know more about the place before I check it out.
Yes.
That's normal.
Extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal
Right.
counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, are you now? Are you now? You're a legal counselor? Okay.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You
Okay.
think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does.
She points to the man on her
That's
right.
Titus. Talk to him.
On her
But know
right.
this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong
Okay.
arming. Nothing official. The District
Yeah, I
of
don't-
Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
No, I don't plan to make many arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Well, sure. I mean, I guess that's
She
one
says
way of looking
nothing.
at it.
Her glare speaks for her. Could this
Hmm.
be the Miss Buford that Easy Leo mentioned? The
Well,
one Mr. Everett
oh.
sent to law school?
I completely forgot about all of those things. Are you Lizzie Elizabeth Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Uh-huh. Not yet. Titus Hardy. Okay.
No.
I had another question.
Talk to Titus.
Fine. I guess I should talk to Titus then. I'll just go talk to Titus. I'm gonna go see what's in this cup first. It's bold. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. Oh, it's a tobacco spit. Great. Okay. All right. Let's look out the window. See hawthorn bushes outside.
Behind the dockworkers,
Okay.
a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Not time yet. Mysterious door scene. Okay, I guess if it's not time yet, I'll
There's a little
squint.
side panel up there to let some air in. No need
Okay.
to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Okay, I'm gonna save that for later, I guess. I guess I'm saving that for later. Photo of the men in overalls toting guns and Union placards. Great. Anything else to look at while I'm in here before? Oh, there's some money over here. Pick up the money. Thank you. Great. All right, Titus. Talk to me, bud.
This is where you say your bit.
I suppose it is. Interrogate the vigilantes.
Detective.
Continue. All right. We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
This is about him.
Yes.
A real
Yeah, what-
looker, that one.
What did you think this might have been
You're
about?
sure taking your time,
Oh.
waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Shut up,
Oh,
Shanky.
he was a real pretty boy by now.
All right.
Real hot stuff. Letting out
Getting-
that pretty boy smell.
Getting opinions from the whole gosh darn gang out here,
Time
aren't
to
we?
go to work in the shit factory.
Time to work in the ship factory, indeed. Thank you, Shanky.
Easy, boys. These janitors have a hell of a job cut out for them.
True.
I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
Okay. All right. I
You might want
understand.
to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
All right. Thanks,
Bury
Liz.
head
Thank you
count
for the tip.
first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
I'm going to scan the room first, real
Starting
quick.
from the right. Boot
Uh-huh.
size 44. Blonde man
Uh-huh.
in his 30s. Overbearingly masculine.
Oh, great. I love that. I love anyone overbearingly masculine. Anyone who knows me, knows this about me, that I always tend to gravitate towards people that are overbearingly masculine. That's exactly my favorite type of person.
Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest
Okay.
in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker.
Okay.
Quiet.
Right.
Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots.
Mm,
Size
hobnailed.
43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his
All
late
right.
30s, early 40s.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Symmetric
Who else?
burn on his neck,
Oh, excuse me.
resembling the letters loss. Has
Oh.
he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind?
Maybe? I don't know if that's relevant, but glad I've noticed
there.
that.
Standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick.
The
Wide
one
at the shoulders
himself.
And lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40.
All right. All right. This is what we're working with. I do not remember. Okay, interrogate the vigilantes. I don't remember the there's info on the lynching. Do I have any sort of get a reality lowdown? Inspect victim's body. No, can't. All right, we're just gonna continue on here.
Says Rowing Club.
So it
Below
does.
it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
Noted.
In
Noted.
the far corner, standard
Okay.
working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand.
Ah.
Is that a plectrum?
What is a plectrum? What are you referring
On
to?
his
Where?
neck. Forget it. It's not important.
Oh.
Let's
Plectrum.
call
What
this
is a
one
plectrum?
musician.
Okay.
Size
And then the
41,
little guy?
with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face. Watery eyes.
Old
and
rat
2
man
front teeth
face.
Missing.
I see.
In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big
Ooh.
guy. Boot size
Big guy.
46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Great.
Conclusion.
Okay.
These 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The
Right.
footprints were theirs, but there's a
Oh.
discrepancy.
One of them is missing, the odd soul. Okay, so glad that my visual calculus could just tell me that these guys were in on it. But there's a discrepancy.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds,
Oh.
not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
Where's the 8th boy?
What's with you, fella?
I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy
What
boy?
are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Okay,
Or
interesting.
what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy?
I do not. Well, that's good to know, but I do not want to be the 8th Hardy boy. I am not built for it.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Shut the fuck
Oh?
up, Glenn.
What?
Talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
What was that you were going to say there, Glenn? Perhaps you should speak up a little bit more there,
So
Glenn.
let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Is it
That's
Liz?
right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to
Okay.
do with your shit.
Well, it might have something to do with our
We're
shit.
not cops here. Don't go digging
Okay.
around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Wow. All right, so that's just a straight up threat.
We are all watching each other.
Great.
Officer, your question.
Glad we've established that we're all watching each other.
This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
Okay. I'm gonna take off now. I'm gonna leave, because I think we have all the info that we need. Great. Okay. Alright, let's talk to
But
Lizzie
nothing to say
again.
to you. Why are you wasting your time?
What's your
Like
what's
I
your role
already
in all
told you,
this?
I'm a legal
Uh-huh.
counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Fine.
I
Are you the
know.
Hardy girl?
You could be
All right.
Liz. You could be anything. You could even be
Okay.
a model.
Thank you, Glenn. Thank you for the encouragement, Glenn.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am not funny.
Yeah.
He's right. With a face like that, she could
Okay.
be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Yeah, get a freaking grip, Glenn. She
So
went to law
fucking
school.
Lots
Yeah.
of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
You know what? That's actually a very valid point. Thank you for
No,
clarifying.
Glenn, they
Okay.
aren't.
What if I want to talk to you and not
What
Titus?
you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez,
Okay.
you are no one.
All right. So then why are you so
Aggressive,
aggressive?
You make your living enforcing violence.
Okay.
These people are just
Good point.
dock workers.
You're right. You're right. All right. Touche.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
You know what? I'm not going to disagree with you on that.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not. I don't. All right. Thank you, Titus.
So ask
Thank
what
you,
came
Titus.
to ask, or get back to your commanders.
I liked that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's
Look,
plans?
a comedian. Do your
No,
job.
I'm not. I'm not
Ask your
joking.
questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
Truly. You know what? You know what? That makes sense.
What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you.
Right.
It's not a crime syndicate.
I should not have asked
It
this
is a
question.
labor organization.
I should not.
Goddamn right it is.
All right.
If
Thank you,
anything,
Titus.
It is the RCM who do things to people.
Yeah,
But
fair.
we digress.
You sure do. Okay. All right. Well, Kim, a quick word with you. Thoughts?
Yes?
No, nothing. Nothing. I guess. All right. Fine. Let's go outside then and continue on with our day. Let's just see what else there is to do around here. Let's go back in here. Can we finally... Oh, hey, Kuno. Can I finally...
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it
Can
is
I-
all it does now.
Legend... Okay, low odds. Let me give it a try.
The smell is
Shit.
repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More
Yep.
fever
Yep.
than odor.
Okay.
It
All right.
fills your mind,
What if I just, like, let it
pushing
out?
you from within.
What if I just, like, let it out? What if I just let it all out? Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Let it all out there, bud. What would that do for me?
You feel a great force ringing from
Yeah.
your stomach. Your body
Yes.
curls and pushes it out.
Yep,
Burst
sure does.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks. Oh,
The
thank you.
hangover is clearly
Okay.
making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay. All right. True. Where do we get
It's
ammonia
ammonia.
from?
The gardener mentioned she used salts for the smell.
True.
If she doesn't
Not
have
toward
any,
the plaza.
there might be some in the fruit store nearby.
Oh, true. So
Acquiring ammonia will
true.
provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Nice. Okay. Let's go get ourselves some salt. Items. Lieutenant's handkerchief. Great. Okay, get ammonia from the gardener or the fruit store. It'll make it easier. Okay. Alright, well I guess we're going to talk to... But she's not even actually a gardener. She's a freaking legal counselor. Is she actually gonna get me ammonia? Or is she gonna be like, no, screw off, I'm being a legal counselor right now, in fact.
Nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting
Yeah,
your
no,
time?
she... Yeah, well, maybe we'll talk later. Alright, to the Fritz store it is, I suppose. Unfortunate, but you do what you gotta do. Alright, Fritz store. Dooby-dooby-doo. There we are. Where can I get some ammonia,
Is this
ma'am?
about the questions again? Because
No.
I don't really know anything.
No, you've made that clear. Do you have any
She looks
ammonia
up
for sale?
from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui.
It's
Yes.
okay.
What we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Okay, thank you. In the medicine cabinet. Is this the medicine cabinet? No. Is this the... No. Is this the medicine cabinet?
A colorful display of cigarettes there.
No.
In that dark green glass.
Not right now. Not right now. Is this the medicine cabinet?
You
That
see
doesn't look like a
several
medicine
packaged
cabinet.
raincoats fill a low.
Not right now. Is this the medicine cabinet?
Stands in the corner. A sign says
Tear.
one bottle equal.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Right, but what
It's
is it?
A machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. Then it gives you money.
And how do I pick up tear
You
for
need
the
a
tear
bag,
machine?
I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
Interesting.
Feel
Okay.
free to use it if
Understood.
you find a bag, though. I'm sure there
Great.
are some out there, somewhere.
Alright, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, there's the medicine cabinet. There
A
we
small
go.
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles. nasal
Yes,
sprays,
I want
and
to buy
blister
some
packs.
ammonia.
Okay, don't, like, overdo it or something.
I don't plan to. Thank you very much. Leave. Okay. Alright, let's get on back to that dead body. Get it on down from that gosh dang tree. This is the day. This is the day that we make it happen. This is the day that we freaking get the gosh dang body down from the gosh dang tree. This is when it happens. This is when it's gonna happen. Items. Ammonia. Okay. How do I use? Interact. No. Items. Maybe I just click on it again?
There he still is, looking right through you with his
Okay,
white
so it's
eyes.
still
The
low
body below
chances.
is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay. So higher chances now. Let's give it a go.
You crack open the
Ayy.
The odor of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to
Ooh.
run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your
True.
eyes
Fair.
squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always... Alright, I'm gonna... do they always do that?
7 days, yes.
Yeah.
We are deep in decomposition here.
Great, thank you for telling me.
Before you
Step
is
closer.
naked, but for a pair of underpants and
Great.
enamel boots.
Yes, I see
His
the
skin
boots.
is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders.
Okay.
The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Right. Okay, time to inspect the
material
boots.
appears to be ceramic. Its clean
So
white
interesting.
stands in stark contrast
Ceramic.
to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man
Right.
wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine
Yeah.
array of interlocking plates covers them.
Interesting. It's almost like it's like a suit of armor? That's
Delicate
very
and
strange.
fragile. They feel alien to the world around you. Out
Yeah.
of place somehow. These are clearly not boots.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed.
They're armor.
Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Okay, sabatons. What kind of armor is
Ceramic
this
plate.
exactly?
Zirconium dioxide,
Right.
most likely. This is where the make would be.
What?
Under the heel.
Where?
Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
But what would you use this for? This is like some high-tech stuff. What happened to the rest of it?
Probably scavenged it. It would be
Yeah.
odd if he had more on after 7 days.
Yeah,
We should
true.
keep a lookout for these species. The armor
I
could
agree.
yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Ooh,
If you
true.
know
We
those
might
pieces,
get...
It will help me protect your mortal coil.
Oh, true. True. Yes, that is true.
The
Understood.
sabatons
Thank you.
Dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless.
Okay, the material looks
synthetic.
It
out of
is.
place here.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Okay, how much are we talking about
For
with
a full
cost
set,
wise?
About 4 years of wages.
Jeez. That's
As
a
a
lot, I
wage, it's
take it.
relatively small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so how could this man afford such expensive
That's for us
hardware?
to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company.
A security
But
guard,
just
but why would
hearsay.
it? Okay. Still doesn't make much sense as to why he'd need that kind of highbrow equipment for something like this, but
Just
initial
something I scraped
report?
together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did this.
okay. Well, sure, I'm sure I did at some
He's
point.
not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Yeah, these look pretty advanced
I
for a
agree.
security guard.
This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna
A
knock
small
on the boot.
bell-like sound fills the air,
Oh.
like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Ah, yes. That is so
The power in
strange.
your hand is itching for some action.
Sounds
It's anything
fragile.
But this material
Oh.
is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy
Ah.
horizontally from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint organic lines cover the plates, where
Interesting.
they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them.
That's
altogether.
crazy. This is some
Like
high-tech
worlds
shit
of
right
fragments.
here.
The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials like lignum vitae and ebony, perhaps.
What
If
does this
trees were
remind me
made
of?
Porcelain. This
Oh.
is what their cross sections would look like.
Interesting. Run my
A
finger over the
smooth,
lines.
glossy surface, fractures
Man,
into ever more
conceptualization is having a
edges,
good day right now.
beaten on the right sabaton, where you
Okay.
notice. The whorls are in the shape of a
Oh.
letter and number combination. E50,
Oh.
100,
Oh.
1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton. We got something here, Kim.
Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's
Nice.
something. We
That
can
is
use the radio
something.
in my kinema when we're done. Either
Right.
station can chase it for us.
Fantastic. I'm gonna yank that boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got the med pack for it.
The
Grab the
stench
boot under
fills
my
your
arm.
nostrils. As you
Yeah, that's
push
fine.
Downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
That's okay. Oh,
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
oh, this is a bad idea, isn't
Pull
it?
his head off.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Pull
Do
his
what?
head off. There's no point
Right.
performing an autopsy if you do.
Yes,
We'll have
true.
compromised the coroner's case.
Right. You're right. You're
From this
absolutely
angle,
right.
It does look like
Okay.
the neck isn't going to take much more.
Understood.
Being dead for a
Understood.
week has all but liquefied his muscles.
Copy
What are you
that.
trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Are we not detectives? There may be clues
How many
inside the
clues
boot.
do you need? You already found a number.
All right.
Besides, there's no way you're
Fine.
getting them off. All the organic
Okay.
matter in his body has been flowing down.
Oh.
Into the They are fused to his feet now.
Oh,
Why do you think the locals
no.
haven't scavenged them yet?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure, there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down, and second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that.
All right then, you can pay the hostel bill in honor points.
What?
How many
All right.
honor points have you collected?
Okay,
Processing will
got
take
it.
care of
Yeah,
The
fine, thank
situation in
you.
the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick
Yeah.
our fights. Should we continue?
Yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the body here.
His torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Great, glad to know that. Let's take a look at this
hangman's
belt.
knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below.
Mhm.
Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
Right. What kind of? I know what kind of rope this is, but what kind of rope is this?
The
Yeah,
kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
yeah. Like in a
Yes,
harbor.
It looks like they use whatever was on hand.
Yeah.
Paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Right. Okay. All right. So they sure wanted them to stay there. The polyester
It's not merely
seems strong.
polyester. It's still reinforced.
Great.
See these lines? This is where the wires run. I
Right.
see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
That's a lot of rabbits.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Are we assuming dock
The brief
workers?
suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
I could, no, they might have forgotten to brief me.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
Yes. Yes. How did they even get them up
A
there?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way
True.
around.
Yeah.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. You didn't see me splintering either, did you?
No.
I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Right.
Could be.
Okay.
The shape of the branch supports the theory. The
Okay.
cadaver
Good to know.
hangs from the cargo
Noted.
belt, limbs
Take a look at
limp,
these
and torso. An
tats.
intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right
Okay.
shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing.
Interesting.
Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His
Right,
corpse is
yes, I
marked
see
by
that.
Stars
What will men be
Alcohol
marked as?
and
I don't know why we. Is this a national
Of no
pattern?
nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last penultimate century. Men who
Okay.
live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
Right, we're missing something here. Sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. What you doing there, Kim?
Piece of milled aluminium
Oh,
his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
what
A
is
Triad
that?
Sunshine. Mini.
That does not help me one bit. I understand the word mini, but Triget and Sunshine in context, couldn't tell you what that means.
What the fuck is that?
What the hell is what?
Camera.
Oh, it is a camera. Okay, great. Produces two metal cap ampoules and clicks them into place. Thin slot
I
shines
have only
there.
2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Nice. Everybody smile.
Sound. A shrill flash,
Ooh.
followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of
Jeez.
glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
Interesting. Very nicely done there, Kim.
In case we need it.
Great. Okay.
Yes.
Cool machine.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
It really is, Kim. You should be very happy about it.
It contains insight to the victim's person.
Right.
In his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter.
Right.
To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Here,
Say
a
nothing.
souvenir.
I'll leave it with him. Oh, he's gonna hand it to me anyway. All right.
Eyed
Thank you.
corpse looks by, his mouth
Great.
mute, and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Great. Thank you for mentioning the opportunistic organisms. Really needed to know about those. I'm gonna look this man in the eye.
Eyes are milky white and blind to the world.
I don't know what else I was expecting.
Sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Great.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
I'm gonna take the high chance and talk to the dead man. Because why the frick not? Don't mind me, Kim. I'm just gonna talk to the dead man.
The corpse is dead.
Frick off. Screw off.
I have no idea why you just said that.
I know exactly why I just said that, because I thought that maybe there was a chance I could talk to the corpse.
He is male, 4250, with an athletic build.
Alright, thank you, Kim. I'm gonna put points into my Inland Empire specifically to unlock that check again. Because I think that's gonna be important.
Its stench, eyes like a shark.
Okay. Squint and take a step
As
back.
you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have taken a step
This
back.
is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can
Right.
use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Ooh.
Only the lower
Observe.
extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck
Right.
just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Okay. So I feel like that would... Well, it's weird that... Maybe it's not weird that his... Like... Maybe it's just the fact that he's wearing underpants. Makes it seem weird that this particular area would be red,
I
but
see it.
we'll see what
His
Kim
neck
has to
too.
say.
The lividity goes right up his chin. We
Yeah.
have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Yeah. Alright, time to
The
relax
monster
my
comes
eyes.
back
Thank you very
into
much.
focus. An explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto
Ew.
his boot.
Ew.
So, what do you think?
Ew. Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the
Ew.
purge liquid is dripping into it.
Ew. Purge liquid.
The victim appears to have
Ew.
contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
Great. So glad to know about that. Man, dead bodies are
What
gross.
are you saying?
Yeah, exactly, Kuno. My thoughts exactly.
Talking about shit.
True. True. That is, yeah. We got lucky.
I don't feel lucky.
I'm joking, Kim. Take a joke every now and then. Alright. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. He's beaten up.
do.
Sees bruises?
Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder.
Ah,
than
true.
small.
Yes, that is fair.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
I'm not talking in riddles. I'm literally just saying that you've been throwing rocks at this guy. Exactly. Thank you, Kuno S. Thank you very much. He was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck.
Right.
The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Could it still be he was moved after
There's
death?
always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Right. Okay, back off.
No
Catch my
breath
breath.
to catch.
My breath.
Only the cadaver filling the air. And
All right.
he slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Great. Thank you.
Are
How
you
do we
sure
get him down?
Finish the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
I'm gonna step back
The
and have
cadaver
another look.
slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Yep. Preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The
Okay.
cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
We could saw the branch.
Saw the branch?
Yeah, it does. Like, it is a little dangerous,
There has
but
to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. We could ask for help from the harbor.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union
Fair
appeared
enough.
to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Yeah, okay, let's reconsider.
What other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. I'm going to leave for a moment. First off, so I can save. Second, so I can add myself some Inland Empire and level up. Yeah. Okay. Interact. Instant photo of tattoos. Interact with this bad boy. Okay.
The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Who are you? Okay, fair enough. Getting the body down. Shoot it down or ask for help. Do something. You're a cop. I could try and shoot it down. Victim's tattoos. Ask around about tattoos' possible meaning. Talk to about 2 people about them for this. Okay. Alright. Right. Click on Kim and ask him about the case. The number on the victim's armor. What is the rest of the armor? Okay. Alright. Let's first, I'm going to get Kim to brief me on the case. Tell me about the case. Literally anything about it. Can't remember a single thing.
Now I remember.
Yes, thank you. Brief. Yes,
3
that
days
sounds
ago,
good.
The RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez.
Okay.
An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria.
Right.
The cadaver.
Okay,
had been there
anonymous
for 4
caller.
days. No one had
Right.
come to investigate. During
Interesting.
that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing
lynching.
labor dispute between
Okay.
the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we
Right.
should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay, so we can think of it as a lynching, but I'm not going to assume that it's that. Is a briefing
A
say who the
security guard,
victim
worker of some
was?
sort, hired
Right,
by Well
yep.
Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to
Okay.
find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything
They
about the
didn't
caller?
identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
I mean, I know why they would hide themselves, but I'll
There's
ask
a
it
strong
anyway.
prejudice against involving the RCM
Right.
in what's seen as union matters.
Yeah.
The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Mm.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We
I
cannot allow
guess that is, yeah, okay. Of course, yes,
Just
I understand
yes,
everything
we
now.
are police officers.
Great.
It's our job
Yes.
to find the killer. That's the key.
Understood.
Uncover and arrest the killer.
Yes, thank you. I
Good.
have all I need for now. Nothing. All right. Great. Let's talk to Kuno while we're here. Kuno, mind if you just help us out a little? I have more questions to ask. I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno. Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a
Uh-huh.
mutant.
What do you mean a mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth
Okay.
hormone shit. He's a
What?
giant. The armor's too big for any man.
Interesting information that you have shared with me. Very useful. Thank you,
Doesn't
Kuno.
give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, what do you mean you
Kuno
threw it
tried to
away?
get the helmet on. It was too big.
Right. Okay, so he threw that away. Okay.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style.
Oh,
that shit
well,
means nothing to Kuno.
you threw it in the
Yes,
sea?
That shit means nothing to Kuno.
What?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a
Okay.
fucking monk.
Well, yeah, clearly that's been obvious from the start of this whole game, is that you are truly someone at peace with reality.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly
Wha-
troubadour shit at the gates.
What do you mean
Yeah,
troubadour?
fucking boot. You know that jolly union cow
Wha-
fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit.
Talking about
Came around
cows?
Pretending like he cares about cows.
I'm genuinely unclear on what this child is saying.
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly
The
smile.
one? Oh, you mean Manana.
He's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit.
Oh.
Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You
Okay.
can feel it.
Noted. There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Talking about? What is this contusion shit?
The bruises. The bruises are what I'm talking about, Kuno.
He says you're stupid, Kuno.
I didn't say that.
Again.
I didn't. I'm not saying. A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks or stones left on the corpse.
Kuno make your shit sniffing harder. A
Yes.
production of shit sniffing.
A little
This is
bit.
Kuno's kingdom. Kuno
Fair.
fucking rules here.
Clearly.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Alright. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else. Alright. Thank you, Kuno S. Alright. I could retry. I'm gonna maybe level up my empathy a little bit later. But okay. Go to the harbor gates, ask the Jolly Mesky about the armor. I might just do that. What's the next thing on my wait. Regarding the body. I should ask.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Maybe we could shoot him down? Okay. Kuno S, I'm gonna need you to just hold your horses there. With a gun.
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot
Yes.
to aim.
Where the buckle ties the rope.
Where? Ah, yes,
Yeah.
I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
There you
Yeah,
go.
now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
Yes, let's entertain the Kuno with some shit. Let's do that.
The pigs will miss Kuno.
Take the shot, Lieutenant.
Take it.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants
I want.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the
All right.
lieutenant unzips his
Okay.
jacket
All right, Kim. Out it.
and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops
Okay.
in the barrel, separates the
How
side
good
of the
are you
stick,
of a
and
shot
gives the
there,
cock
Kim?
5 tucks.
How good of a shot are you,
He
Kim?
then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
I'm gonna say nothing.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of
Oh,
smoke
it doesn't-
slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Oh man.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly.
Oh.
Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age.
Okay.
Whatever you do not console.
I will not. I will not console him. All right, Kuno S, give it a rest. Just a second
Kuno
here.
could have hit it easy,
It's
but
difficult.
then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe.
We are lucky as it is. We
Okay.
didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
Okay,
Any
fine.
more mistakes
Fine.
would put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on
All
us.
right.
I didn't do us any favors with that. I have to
All
say,
right, what now?
it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
I should have done it. Could I have the gun? I could try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
Shit. Okay. Pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to
Go
load
ahead.
the
I'm not
pistolet.
stopping you. Just don't lose it.
Okay. I don't plan on losing your gun there, Kim.
I only have one gun.
Shut up, Kuno S. I'm looking for the other one. I may or may not have
This
sold
is
it.
the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
You're right, Kuno.
You fucking banana poika. Take it and shoot
All right.
yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight
Cold
first.
piece of bakelite and gunmetal is
Yep.
surprisingly light. Your
Great.
fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively
Ah.
resting on the trigger.
Okay.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
I'm.
Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
What? I don't think that would be very useful at all there, Kuno S.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand
Uh-huh.
with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Doesn't look that firmly if I'm glitching out a little bit
Why
here.
don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Shut up, please.
Fuck me. You wanna
No,
Is that what this is about?
no, it's not. I'm gonna close my left eye.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming
Great.
entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the morning light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Very beautiful, very nice.
See
Does
the
that help
movement
me?
of the branch in the wind, and your shoulders directing the gun sink up,
Great,
dancing hypnotically.
fantastic.
He's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Okay, alright, Kuno S. I'm gonna need you to... Alright. I've analyzed the branch movement. Let's just give it a gosh dang go. Ayy. We freaking love it.
Buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir.
I'm very happy that that
With
worked
your
out.
hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of
Very
you, looking
nice.
straight at you, helpless.
Okay,
trapped within
alright.
itself.
Who killed you? Oh, is that so, Hanged Man?
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from. Only that it's right.
Oh, okay.
The rigor in his muscles gives up, and
All right,
swishes
fair
sideways
enough.
into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
Great. Okay, good to know that we've let out a horrid stench. All right, how did I do that?
By being a damn good shot. Ace is
Ah, thanks, Kim.
The ace
I'm
is
gonna,
high, a
yeah.
custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol.
It's a high
especially
five.
in sports.
It's
The gesture is spread across the world, despite
why is it
the
called the
defeat of
ace is high?
revolutionaries themselves.
It's a high five. It's called a high five. I'm gonna slap it. Yes. Nice. Ah, that's a
The
good
lieutenant
moment.
takes a little
Ah,
time
that's
to
lovely.
perform the customary salutation. Your palm
Very
burns
nice.
from the slap. It's precise and down to the point.
That's a good high five right there.
I knew these guys were.
Excuse me. What?
We will
What now?
perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before, excuse me.
Oh, yep. Nope. Take your time
It
there,
looks like
Kim.
I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm
Yes,
sorry
fair.
to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
All right. Here's
I
your
would
gun
suggest
back,
we
sir.
interview Everhart and Joyce, the leader of the Union and the Wild Pines rep. But we've already done that, so it's up to you, detective. Take us where we need to be.
All right. Well, I
Trust you have
figure
plenty of things in the task chain lined up.
we do. We do have a few things lined up in the task chain. Not a whole lot of things, but at least a few. First off, I'm gonna level up some stuff. Conceptualization, maybe. Inland Empire. Reaction speed actually might be nice. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Half-light. Shivers. Okay, physical instrument. That might be nice. Volition. I'm gonna go... Wait, moderate. Yeah, I'm gonna go for reaction speed. Actually. Level that up for now. Okay. Tools. Right. Okay. Perform field autopsy. Great. Ace is high. Interesting. Alright, yeah, I'm still working on rigorous self-critique, so I'll leave that be for now. But what do we have? Alright. Get down to work on the autopsy, I guess.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion. By autopsy, the lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I am gonna try this one more time. Because I think I can get it this time.
I'm gone.
Nice. Right. Where have you gone?
The wild pile yonder.
Great. Okay, I don't know why I really needed... Where is that?
Way out.
Okay.
West.
Okay. I can see that you're gone, but, like, who are you?
Joke. Look at me.
Maybe you are now, but who were you when you were alive? Oh.
A motherfucker. And a killer.
Okay. Okay, that is actually a little bit helpful. A little harsh, but it is helpful.
Go ahead, Kobo.
I don't know why you're calling me Kobo, but alright. What's happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
Power of your
Oh, good. Black frothy liquid. Good. Okay.
imagination.
Imagination.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ask me more questions. You
Okay.
fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
You're a copperoonie.
Okay.
Look
Okay.
at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
I'm really tempted to get a comical amount of questions. Yeah, give me
Here
questions.
You go, you loony.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten
Because
something
you
terrible?
have.
Okay, is my name
Fuck
Rooney?
No, you're no Rooney.
Alright, Rooney is not who I am. I'm
No.
Harry.
You're not
Oh.
a Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's
Okay.
who you are. Rooney the
But-
motherfucker.
But you just said I'm not a Rooney.
Do I remind you of someone?
A baby affected with
You sure you
harlequinism.
got out of that one?
Thank you.
Coppellini.
Thank
Come
you.
back
Enough.
Later, Corpo. Amuse
Thank
yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Great.
If possible, also see me in your dreams.
Great. That was not quite the script. Alright, first, what exactly is a field
Come on,
autopsy?
officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Alright, let's
There
get in
truly
there.
is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
Alright,
I'll
fair
ask
enough.
you when I
Fair
need
enough.
you to.
Understood.
For the most part, maybe I should handle the contact and you take notes? That's right.
Yes. Whoops. Alright, great. Did not intend to hit any buttons there, but I guess I hit the right thing. Okay. Open your ledger at the field
dead man
autopsy form.
stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists.
Great.
describing
I love
the
boxes
condition
and
of the
lists.
Skin and organs in 3 parts.
Huge fan of boxes and
Above
lists.
those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins
Okay.
with,
That's you.
Assistant.
the
Harry
corpse
Dubois.
is indifferent to your scribblings. Just
Great.
lies there. The next
Thank you, corpse.
box says,
KK
Coroner's case.
dash 0803 dot 0815.
Thank you, Kim.
NA.
Name,
Next. NA.
date of birth,
Hmm.
age.
Roughly 50.
Okay, roughly 50, I guess.
the damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write about
He
42.
nods.
Great, thank you.
Mondial.
Race.
The
Write it down.
pudginess of curdled meat looks
Okay.
neither mondial nor anything other.
Great. Okay, good to know. Sex. Alright, Kuno S. I knew you were gonna pipe in at some point. Kuno's been very nice and quiet, sitting over there looking at his rocks. Kuno S, you certainly made your role known here. Thank you, Kim.
Pigs can have sex.
Okay. Alright, Kuno, I was just... right. Pigs can have sex. Right male.
Look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Okay, fair enough.
We're
Date
still
of
going
death.
with March 4th, 51.
Noted.
9. Body identified by is non-applicable.
Right.
10. Case number is the same as
Same.
the coroner's case.
Thank you, Kim.
57.
Yep.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Evidence of treatment. Okay. What exactly is treatment
Interfering
anyway?
with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
Great. Not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried
They'd
over?
have to have incapacitated and carried him over.
Right.
This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
Right.
We should
Okay.
start the post-mortem.
All right. Fine.
The
Fine.
corpse cannot
Turn the
feel
page.
Kim's
All right.
hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper.
Yes, we
tries to
love the
answer
thicket of
why.
boxes and lists. All right. External examination
Close.
summary.
The deceased wears armored
Yep.
boots and white briefs.
Yep.
The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. Oh, you poor lad. having to turn the body on its side to check the underwear
See,
label.
it's happening.
Nothing's happening, Kuno. Shut up.
Abrodine, yes.
Great.
Inexpensive.
All right.
Size M. Color white.
The
Great.
disappointment
Thank
is
you.
palpable. The redhead thing was expecting something more.
She sure
The
was.
boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel.
Yes.
They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Great. Noted. Okay.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Write it down.
The upper
Tattoos.
torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo,
Yes.
resembling a national pattern.
Okay, we are
It
calling
reaches
it a
from the
national
right
pattern.
shoulder to the heart. The ink is
Okay.
blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings.
True.
Related to the
He
case
sure
file,
does, because he's
document
good at this
A1.
stuff.
The deceased has a cargo lashing
Okay.
belt around his neck, tied with a hanging
Right.
knot. Well nourished, athletically built, measuring
Okay.
1.8 meters. Generally
Yep.
consistent with age 42. Body hair is light
Right.
brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased
I am
had
not
male
going to
pattern
touch the
baldness.
corpse's hair
Hair is
before
compact.
moving on. No,
The
thank
nudity
you.
is consistent with hanging.
No,
The head is
thank you.
congested. Contusions are
Okay.
present on the head, chest, and thighs.
Fucking
Okay.
low velocity. You think Kuno
What-
doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
I mean, you were doing your best there, Kuno, but not. It's not exactly like a bullet.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
I'll talk shit about Kuno's velocity all dang day, and you're just gonna have to sit there and take it there,
In
Kuno.
addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest.
Oh.
Consistent with predation.
Write down, put him in for high velocity. No, I'm gonna write down.
Look at your mark. Still wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the bell so we can get to the ligature mark.
Oh, interesting. Ligature mark.
You've
Okay.
got just the right tool for that. The chain.
Good thing we got these chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
Thank you.
we need to cut the bell to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Please, precision is my middle name. It's Latin for...
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
I'm not... No, I'm just gonna cut his belt. Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely, I am boring as all get out. Even odds. Look for a good spot to cut. Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. I'm actually gonna say it.
This pig is Kuno's.
Being Kuno's pig has a steadying effect on your hand. Go
Thank you.
further, man.
Thank you. I like that. I like that that actually helped me. Agreement with Kuno actually helped. Look
The
for a
belt
good
is
spot to
equally
cut.
tight around the whole circumference of
Okay.
his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Okay. That didn't help me nearly as much as agreeing with Kuno helped me, so we're just gonna give this a go.
After some deliberation,
Nice.
you sink the cutters into the knot.
Very
binding
nice.
The belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
We're pressing down. We're making this happen.
The knot is
Nice.
slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a
Okay.
point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark.
I don't know what a
Suspension
ligature
points
mark
in the back of
is.
the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above
Okay.
and below the ligature mark. Chest is intact, normal contour.
Okay.
Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact.
Great.
Genitalia-
Here we go. Oh, wait for Kuno and Kuno S to react to this. What are they gonna say?
Let's get out and see.
I knew they were gonna have something to say. You sure
This is
did.
clearly what they've been waiting
This
for
is clearly
ever
what
since
they...
the autopsy began.
Yeah.
The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Bless you, Kim, for
genitalia is
that,
male
but...
and unremarkable. No evidence of
Nice.
injury.
Get wrecked. Write it down and
Heart is
move on.
symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact.
Nice.
Asymmetrical. They are
You guys
compatible
disappointed in that, Kuno and Kuno S?
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of
Oh.
him. It must have been excruciating,
Okay.
especially the hip. Before you is a
Interesting.
temple of pain, that new little tenderness in life.
Good to
In
know,
addition,
I
see
guess.
smaller residual scars, too
Yes.
numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Ew. Interesting.
From wounds sustained
Okay.
over 2, maybe more decades. Dispersal
Okay.
and accumulation
Like just-
indicates long and active combat duty.
Ah, I see.
Last
Write it
item.
down. Okay.
Hands.
I'm gonna let the lieutenant work alone. He told me to remain relatively hands
Hands are
off.
clean. No sign
Nice.
of a recent struggle.
Were we expecting any
I was.
recent struggle?
Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kim. We could have taken a break, but we decided not to. So,
Ooh.
you okay?
All for the external. Well done. What next?
You doing okay there, Kim? We can take a break. Let's take. Let's leave. Let's leave. Take a moment. You know, what else can we do here? Let's go back to the vehicle. Call in about that armor. Let's call in about that armor, why don't we? Get a nice break out in the open. Head over to the vehicle. Call in about this armor here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and a soft door of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
57, how may I assist you?
Could you run a serial number from a pair of armored boots
Sure,
for me,
sir.
please?
What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
Mm-hmm. Here you are.
I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up
Great.
something useful by then.
All right. Thank you, Alice.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all for now. Thank you.
In
Thanks.
the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out.
I don't need anything else in here.
Son,
Oh.
you've really let yourself go.
Okay.
It's a disgrace. But Coke's
What?
physical instrument is going to get you back in prime condition. Even
Okay.
if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
Sure, it could. All right. Forge me into organic
It's
steel,
going
coach.
to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears.
Oh,
But when I'm done
all
with
of
you,
those?
boy, you will be a master athlete.
Is that a promise? Let's do it.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands
Mm.
trimmed and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo athleticus.
Truly. I'm gonna have to wait on rigorous self-critique first, though. Or wait a minute. Can I? No, I was just already clicked on Aces High. Okay. Let's see what else. Maybe I can go. I'll go back and finish up the autopsy now that we've taken a nice break. Finish up the autopsy and then we'll call it a day.
Side with his eyes looking straight through you. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Take your time there, Kim. Internal examination time.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
I
Of
do
course,
not.
There is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add the... I got
What
it.
could that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in
I
its
think that
blood
may well
supply.
be the moral of every story, officer.
Okay, alright, fine. Thank you, Kim. Fair enough,
Good.
alright, NA.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid
Okay,
is coming
glad
from
we
mouth.
could joke about
Not
this.
injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
What is the hyoid
With
bone?
his eyes almost closed, The lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth.
No.
Purge fluid runs down his lips.
Oh,
black
no.
and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off.
That's not... Kuno-S, that is not at all what we're doing right now.
The bone is fractured.
Okay.
The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact.
Okay.
Unremarkable.
Great, thank you. Write it down. He begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. Stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Okay, understood.
The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
I'm just gonna take a look.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside.
Great. So glad I looked.
Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel
great.
No, you don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
I'm gonna look even deeper inside then.
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your
Watch
All
me.
it takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
More meat and darkness. Understood.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo.
Oh, are
Ask
there?
me later.
Okay. All right.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
I'm gonna write down the hemorrhaging for now.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
No, I guess not. I don't think so. All right.
Toxicology and serology. NA.
Okay.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood
Right,
has gathered
yes.
in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Sounds good. We love a straightforward hanging. Okay. Breathes a sigh of approaching relief. Okay. Looks around at the ground, full of feces. Great.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Write it down and keep the voila. Absolutely. Description of injuries. Let's race through this one here, man.
We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 feels. Leave a 4th one too.
Okay.
Head,
bite marks.
chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Says you, but okay, I'll write it down.
Officer?
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Non-fatal.
Agreed. Next injury?
The contusions.
The scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury. A stone.
Yeah.
The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At
Right.
maximum velocity, fucko!
True. Maximum
Has
velocity.
confessed to causing it at
Velocity.
maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Right.
Non-fatal.
Next.
Ligature mark.
Ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap
Yes.
on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column intact.
Okay.
I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth
Right.
of the mark, 1 centimeter. No
Yeah.
signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2
Okay.
customary boxes wait.
I...
The man's head
As-
jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
As someone that has, seen and played through a few mystery stories, the most obvious cause of death, it's not always the big one. Non-fatal.
He is deep in thought.
Mhm.
Eyes fixed on the bright red ring around.
I know Kim's gonna disagree with
Why
me
do
on
you
that
say that?
one, but I don't think this is the injury that killed him.
Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
Why weren't his hands tied? A big man like this, I would tie his hands when marching him to
Honestly,
the gallows.
I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrists. That
Okay.
all got blurry for me. The stench. But you're right,
Right.
I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being.
There we go. There we go. There's that argument settled for now.
I pronounce this field
Great.
autopsy over.
Great.
It
How
was,
did it go?
An irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death.
No,
which
we
is
did
supposed
not.
to be the goal of an autopsy. But personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success.
Thank you for clarifying that, Kim. Thank you very much.
We were
What
thorough
else?
with the list of injuries too.
True.
We described them all in detail.
True.
What is there to say?
What is
Given
there
the
to say?
circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
I entirely agree.
Well done, Master Detective. Maybe
Perhaps a drink is in
order?
Perhaps a drink is in order later, I mean?
Now, you see, that worries me. You will die if you drink. You know that. don't you?
Ah.
You are proving a useful detective. The organization would miss you.
You know what? That's a valid point.
Please
You know
get
what? I'll
yourselves
take you.
together.
Yeah.
The lieutenant
Fair enough.
from Precinct 57 thinks.
All right.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I
Can
will
do.
drive him to Faubourg. For
All
processing.
right. All
He's
right.
thinking,
Here's the
Did
paper.
I miss something? I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always
let's-
something.
Let's tell me
Shoot,
something,
you're
dead
gonna
man.
run it.
At the autopsy, you said you had ancient
Oh,
mysteries.
Yes, Gobo mi Lobo. In
Mm,
the gift horse's mouth.
right.
Tracts and wakes and waterways.
All right.
Ancient materials buried.
Right, but to where, man? Where?
Just a small gulp away. My beloved Gobo.
What does that mean?
A small gulp away. Oh, yes.
Okay.
It's
All right.
right.
Okay, what does that mean?
Come back later, Gobo.
All right.
Yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features.
Hmm.
If possible, also see me in your dream.
Maybe I will. All right. I'm going to take one. All right. Look in the mouth didn't establish probable cause. I'm going to take these low chances, see how it goes.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body.
No.
His limbs. His torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough. The corpse
Give
seems
up.
to yawn
Yep.
contentedly.
You know what?
As though it's glad you've run out of steam.
Do you think we
Great.
missed
Glad to
something?
hear it. No.
You can't
No.
shake the
It's hard to
feeling
say.
that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Yeah, I got a feeling that there's more.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to
Hmm.
refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay.
It
Where do
will
we
have to
find the
be
fridge?
Industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the fleet store down at the gates. If they don't know,
Right.
but only if all else fails.
Right. Okay, we could ask Kuno.
What are you looking at, Beano man?
I'm
You want a
I'm
piece
looking
of the
at you.
Kuno? Wanna get
No.
fucked?
No, I just want to know if you have access to a large fridge,
Only if
Kuno.
all else fails.
Yes. All right, let's hurry.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour,
Yes.
whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
All right. All right. Sounds good. But with all that said, I'm going to level up real quick. And then we'll call it a day. And drama. Detect lies. I'm going to level that up. Yeah. Accept changes and close. Okay. Well, I feel like this has been a fairly productive episode. So, we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying this series like I am, maybe you want to click the like button. If you got thoughts, theories, concerns, suggestions for other games to play, let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed or rung the bell, maybe you want to do that. And yeah, I'll see you later.